afternoon. Today I want to be talking about driving education. If you don't know, I'm a state certified driving instructor. We're going to have class today, so I'm going to show you some things to help you get ready for 2024. So let's go ahead and get it. This is the HTS. This is the Highway Transportation System. We have a driving test to do. These are pictures of us on the left. You are the road users. We have a job to do. The key to safe use on the HTS. We all share in this responsibility. Other road users, drivers, passengers, pedestrians. Vehicles in use on the HTS. We have vans, cars, trucks, motorcycles. This is the driving environment that we all share. And we have to work together to make these things safe. And it's my job today, as your driving instructor, to show you the things you need to do to be safe. At the end, if this brings you value, drop a like, drop a heart. I'm really excited. I'm your instructor. Testing is in progress. We're going to be discussing the instrument panel. All of you should be able to see this. Let's go ahead and talk about the instrument panel. All cars have this. Doesn't matter if you're in the United States, Asia, China, anywhere. Okay? This is called the instrument panel. Okay? This is your temperature gauge on the left. It tells you how the temperature is in the car. Ideally, you want it in the middle. If it's more to the right to H, you need to shut down your vehicle and get it pulled over. This is your tachometer. This tells you revolutions per 1,000. 1 is 1,000, 2 is 2,000, 3 is 3,000, 4 is 4,000, 5 is 5,000, 6 is 6,000, 7 is 7,000. You need to be aware of this when you're shifting gears or when you're driving along. Don't worry, we're going to go through all of these. And if you have questions, put them in. Number 4 is your odometer. That tells you how many miles are on your vehicle. There's a trip odometer and a daily odometer. Okay? To the right, miles per hour or speedometer, number 8. This tells you how fast you're going. A lot of beginners stare at the speedometer. Don't stare at the speedometer. Look ahead. Aim high. To the right, this is your fuel gauge. This tells you how much fuel is in your vehicle. It's in fourths. If it's all the way to the left to the red, you're about to run out of gas. In the middle is half. So number 9 is your fuel gauge. Let's talk about some other information. Number 3 and number 7. Number 3 is your left indicator. So when you're making turns, you want to click your blinker down. Down is for left and up is for right. Let's continue. Number 16, this is your gear shift indicator. P is for park, R is for reverse, N is for neutral, D is for drive, 3, 2, and 1, those are for lower gears, climbing uphill, climbing downhill. If this is bringing you value, drop a like, drop a heart. This is driver's education class. Let's go from left to right because we read from left to right. This is low oil pressure. It doesn't tell you the pressure in the engine, but you need to be mindful and check your oil once a week. The next one is your battery. If you leave your lights on all night, if you're not making sure everything is shut off, you might see this light in the morning. This is for your water temperature. If your car is overheating, you'll see this light up on the dashboard. 13 is for your emergency brake. 14 is your airbag. There are airbags in the front of the dashboard. The next one, number 15, is for your seat belt. Number 17, shift. Some cars have a computer controls. They tell you when to shift. If this is bringing you value, like it. You're going to love it today. I promise you. Number 18, low windshield washer fluid. In the fall and winter time, you need to make sure this is filled because you need that washer fluid to clean off the road salt and other things in your vehicle. Thank you for the likes. Love it, guys. Low oil level. This tells you if your oil level is low. Engine service soon. You could have a dirty air filter. Your gasoline cap could be loose. And then anti-lock brakes. This will light up if you have to make a panic stop. This is your instrument panel. Okay? Remember, testing is in progress. I'm your driver's education teacher. Next, we're going to talk about vehicle controls. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in. Let's talk about vehicle controls. All cars have controls. Even the Teslas have controls, self-driving cars. So let's take a moment and look at this. This J is for your hazard lights. Maybe you're broke down on the side of the road. Maybe you ran out of gas. Maybe you have a flat tire. You would push this button, the triangle, and this alerts other drivers that there's something wrong with your vehicle. Let's talk about A. This is for your interior light. You push this up, this will turn on the lights in the car. Here, B is your blinker. It's on the left side. You flip it up for a right. This goes up. Your right turn signal will light up. You flip it down, your left turn signal will go down. You have questions, put them in. This is bringing you value, drop likes. This is your driver's education class. I'm a state certified driving instructor. Let's go ahead and keep going. This little indicator is C for your horn. There's a switch or a button underneath the horn cover. You push this and then your horn will sound in case someone cuts in your lane. G, this is for your windshield wiper. It could be active for cruise control. Also, you would hold your foot down on the gas, push a button, and then you would set your cruise control. K is for your defroster. So let's take a moment and look at this. This is your blinker. So on the left side, you push it up for right turn signal. This light will light up in the back brake light. Also, if you twist this button up, this will turn on your lights. You have auto. As soon as you come in and start the car, your lights will come on. P is for park lights, and the regular icon is for full lights. This is for your windshield wiper indicator. Again, if you have questions, put those questions in. Drop a like, drop a heart. Let's continue. This is driver's education class. Let's talk about approaching the vehicle. We each have a responsibility. When we come up to our car, we have to look around. We have to check things. It's really important that we all work together to make sure safety is the most important thing. Whenever you approach your vehicle, you want to go from the right side of the vehicle and never turn your back to oncoming traffic. So this is a very important symbol, and I need all of you to understand this. I need you to tell your friends. Let's continue. You need to think of your car and the space around your car as a space. You don't want anyone to come into your space. Your space will give you safety. Your space will give you time to react. If someone cuts in front, you have space. If someone slams brakes, you have space. When all of you drive, I need you to think of keeping your space. And guys and ladies, you need to be telling your friends, we have driver's education class right now. Always be aware of debris on the ground. When you come to your car in the morning or afternoon, look around. There could be glass, nails, debris on the ground. We do not want to have to change a tire, but occasionally you need to learn how. So this is the symbol. This is your little brother. This is your little sister. Little kids play around cars. I need all of you to promise me right now with a like or a heart or a diamond that you will look around your car before you pull off, because little kids love playing around cars. Here's our cat or dog. I'm a dog person, right? Not yet. I will be. If you're a dog person, type dog in. If you're a cat person, type cat in. Again, if you're a dog person, type dog into the chat. If you are a cat person, put cat in. Take a moment and do that. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Again, let's review this. Approach the vehicle. Whenever you're driving or learning how to drive, you got to look around your vehicle. Don't turn your back to oncoming traffic. Approach from the right side all the way around, to the left. Never turn your back to oncoming traffic. Think of the space in your car. Thank you for the likes. Let's keep it going, baby. Think of the space. Protect your space. Protect your bubble. Watch out for little kids' toys when you're backing out of mom and dad's driveway. I am a dog person. I asked all of you to type in whether you're a dog or a cat person. Please go ahead and do that right now. Let's go on to the next slide. This is driver's education class. This would be very helpful for all of you. Let's talk about pre-drive procedures. There are things all of you need to do before you jump in a car and zoom away. First, close and lock the doors. Very important. That's the first thing I need you to do. Close the door and lock it. Next, based on this pre-driving, insert the key, or if you have a newer car, you have a key fob. So you close the door, you insert the key into the ignition. You want to secure all loose objects, those basketball players, those football players. Maybe you have dance. Maybe you're going to after-school 3D modeling program. You got your 3D printer. Adjust your seat and headrest. Some of us are tall, some of us are short. I'm tall. Some of you could be shorter, some of you could be taller than me. Adjust that seat. Adjust your mirrors. Frame the rear window in your center mirror. Look straight ahead, frame that window. Adjust your side mirror, your passenger side, your driver's side. Look straight ahead, twist the button. Ensure ventilation. Crack that window. Get some fresh air. Fasten your seatbelt. Always have that seatbelt on. And then the cockpit drill. You got to know your gauges. This is the pre-drive procedure. Just giving you some basic information. This is your driver's ed class. Let's keep going. This will be extremely helpful for all of you. Extremely helpful. A lot of information here. I'm going to break it down. We're going to digest it. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach teens and adults. I'm certified in the Midwest. I want you to really enjoy this class, learn. If this is bringing you value, drop a like, drop a heart. You got questions, put in. Hey, how you doing today? What is going on? What's up, B? Okay, let's talk about blind spots. All cars and trucks have blind spots. Here's what I need you guys to do. We're going to go through all this information. There's a field of vision. You got to be able to see in front. You have a blind spot to the left side. Got a blind spot to the right. And then you have to have your interior mirror adjusted. This is for your left mirror. This is for your right mirror. Have those mirrors adjusted to reduce some of those blind spots. But more importantly, you got to look over your shoulder. Got to. Let's talk about this middle image next. Blind spots. Look over your shoulders. If you're making a lane change to the right, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Look over your right shoulder. A lot of beginners tend to forget that. Okay, this is bringing you value. Drop a like, drop a heart, drop a rose. I'm trying to bring you value. We're going to bring in 2024 the right way. This is the driver's side. You have to look over your left shoulder. Cars and motorcycles do hang around your blind spots. Always look around. You have 4 blind spots, left side, right side, the front and back. Have your mirrors adjusted, but you have to look over your shoulder. Field of vision. We all have it when we drive, and I'm talking to drivers. If you drive and got your permit, type in permit, type yes. You always have to look. Stay out of blind spots of big trucks. 100% trucks are scary. So this is why you got to get in and out. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Let's keep it going. Interior mirrors. Have those mirrors adjusted. There's a blind spot to the left. This car is in. Blind spot to the right. Let's talk about realizing the existence of these blind spots. You should check them whenever you maneuver. Always look over your shoulders and check. Next, avoid driving in the blind spots of others. If you're beside a car or truck, get out of there. Don't hang around. Next, be especially aware of trucks' no zones. There are 4 no zones: left side, right side, front and back. Say it with me. Left side, right side, front and back. Stay out of the no zones. Practice until you can check safely. A lot of you said, hey, I'm nervous, I'm scared. You practice. It's called gradual exposure. Practice until you can check safely, quickly, and comfortably. The key word is comfortable. Guys, ladies, I want you to be comfortable. So important. New strategy. If you're here, you could write this down. Tell your friends we got driver's education class. The new BGE setting. Eliminate blind spots. Can check using mirrors. Retains forward view. Eliminates glare at night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your package. I'm bringing in 2024 the right way. Blind spots. Field of vision. Field of vision. A new strategy. Always look around, check your blind spots. You have to turn your head. Got to do that head check. Let's keep going. Let's talk about starting the vehicle. Thank you for the hearts. Now, some of you have keys to actually go to the car. Some of you do not. Same concept. Starting the engine. We talked about approaching the vehicle the right way. You never turn your back to oncoming traffic. Pre-drive procedures. You look around. Your key into the ignition, or you have a key fob. You check your gauges. Once this is complete, we're going to move forward. Number 1, you might have to push down the park brake. Number 2, you have to put your foot on the brake in order to start the car. Some cars with the key fob, you got to put your foot on the brake. Okay? Check parking brake. Number 1. Number 2, check selector level. Make sure it's in park. Okay, next, turn ignition to the on switch, or in your case, a key fob. You turn the key forward. A lot of beginners, because we're still trained with cars that have keys, some of your parents have cars with no keys that have a key fob. You still have to have your foot on the brake. Okay? Verify the gauges and indicator lights. Make sure everything is good. Make sure you have fuel. Make sure your car is ready to go. There are no warning lights on, right? Turn the ignition to the start. You twist the key all the way forward until the motor starts. Vroom, 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 vroom. Release the ignition switch. Let the key go. Or in your case, your car will start and then you let the button go with the key fob. Recheck the gauges. All this is information for you. This is an information driver's ed class. I'm a state certified driving instructor. That's what I look like. Big smile. Test is in progress. I'm your state certified driving instructor. And I'm going to take you through the process today. I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel secure. And I want you to be happy. Thank you for the comment, Jay. Big smile. I need you to smile. I need you to love yourself. And we're going to welcome in 2024 the right way. All right. It's about you. It's not about me. Let's read this information. Do not engage the starter for longer than 10 seconds. This is really important because if you hold the key or push the start button more than 10 seconds, the engine might not start. Wait 5 to 10 seconds before trying it. If not sure, depress the accelerator gently. This is a common sense approach. I love what I do, Jay. I love driver's ed, and I'm blessed to be here. Let's keep this thing going. Let's talk about entering traffic. So important. And this is an area where a lot of beginners get very nervous, get very scared. So I'm here to help you, right? Entering traffic. One of the most important things for beginning drivers or someone who has anxiety. Maybe you waited till you're 18. I'm going to walk you through this process, baby. I got you. Already completed. You already approached the vehicle. You've done your pre-driving procedures. You started the car. But now we got to move forward. Okay, number 1, put your foot on the brake, move it into gear. Okay, number 2, release the park brake. 2 is select drive. 3 is release park brake. The next one, check mirrors and blind spots. You have to look over your shoulder before you pull off. Right? I'm blessed. Thank you, him. Him. Drop a like. Drop a diamond. Drop a heart, him. I'm teaching, baby. And this is for you. Check space gap. This is an area that is forgotten by a lot of beginners. They're so nervous and so scared, they don't check the space gap. Look over your shoulder. Look to your left if you're making a right turn. You have to look. Recheck mirrors and blind spots. Release park brake. Target path. If you're making a right turn, you should be looking to the right, centering your lane. Right? Next, accelerate gently. A lot of beginners slam the brake. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes, baby. I'm going to keep it real with you. Okay? Thank you so much. Help me reach my goal. Target the center ahead. Park brake. Put in drive. Let that park brake down. Check your mirrors, left and right. The goal, I don't know, 10,000, 20,000. If I'm doing my job, you'll hit the goal. You'll say, hey, man, he is really teaching, baby. So this means you're making a left. Up means you're making a right. You see them, look over their shoulder. Look over your shoulder. Right? Thank you for the hearts. Hit that brake. And then this is where you look. A lot of beginners look to the right, to the curb. They look down at the speedometer. Look ahead. Aim high. And then gently press the gas. What's up, Viper? How you doing, Vipe? Okay? Viper, if I'm bringing you value, drop a heart, drop a like, drop a diamond. Okay? So, entering traffic. One of the most difficult things for beginning drivers, but I'm walking you through the process. I'm helping you get better. That's what I'm supposed to do. This is me. Our test session is in progress, right? I want to help you reach your goal. I want to show you that you can drive in 2024. We're going to do it together. Testing in progress. I want to welcome you in. I want you to feel safe. Get your license tomorrow. That's what's up. Get that license, baby. Get that license, and now you got to get a job. Here's the next one. A lot of information, but I'm going to help you. Thank you for the hearts. Following distance. A lot of beginning drivers follow too close. We're going to break this down. We're going to talk about the 2-second following distance. We're going to talk about the 3-second following distance, 4-second and 6-second. Following distance. Use the time intervals for safer and easier judgment. A lot of beginners have a difficult time judging speed. Select a fixed object, the brown sign. At preceding vehicle passes at the reference point, start counting. 1001, 1002, and so on, until the front of your vehicle reaches the selected reference point. We're trying to teach you to help and teach you to learn. Beginning drivers are very nervous. They panic. They stare at the speedometer. Great question. 2-second follow-a distance permits the driver to steer and avoid hazards on dry surfaces and apply the brake pedal to prevent a collision. Speeds of 35. Okay? Kilometers is 55. So when you're driving, guys, you got to keep space. Number 3, 3-second follow distance permits the driver to steer and avoid a hazard on driver surfaces and apply the brake pedal to prevent a collision. Speeds of 50. It's about a car length for every 10 miles an hour. That's how I need you to remember this. 4-second following distance permits the driver to steer and avoid hazards on dry surfaces and apply the park brake to prevent a collision at speeds of 65, or if you're in kilometers, 105. 6-second following distance permits the driver to maintain control in most adverse driving conditions, rain, sleet, fog. Let's look at the factors for increased following distance. Speed. The faster you go, the more distance you need. Road conditions, traction, gravel, sleet, snow, weather conditions, visibility, you have to be able to see. Density of traffic, if you live in the Chicago area, downtown area. Hey, thank you, I'm trying to get to 10K. Keep pushing me. Driving experience. Ask your mom and dad questions. Talk to your instructor. Ask them questions. The more you ask, the better you will become. Following distance. Let's keep going. Let's talk about braking distance. Really important. Take a moment and look at this. Okay, braking distance. Thank you for the hearts. Braking distance is made up of 3 elements: precision, perception plus decision, reaction, and braking. This makes up your total stopping distance. Okay? Kinetic energy is your car moving. Reaction is you looking up. And perception is decision. Am I going to change lanes? Am I going to squeeze my brake? Am I going to go left? Am I going to go right? Braking distance, 45, 60, and 150. The faster you go, the more braking distance you need. 20 miles an hour, 45 feet. 20 miles an hour, 20 feet. 30 miles an hour, 45. 40 miles an hour, 80. 55, about 150. You need to control your speed. Yes, I will go over tips. I need you to understand, have a good braking distance. This is bringing you value. Drop some likes, drop some hearts. I want to keep bringing you value. This is me. I'm your instructor. Testing in progress. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I'm from the Midwest. I'm here to help you pass your test, answer your questions, help you through anxiety or whatever you need. And I want to bring you value. I want you to do a good job. So important. Bring you value. Let's keep going. Class is not over yet. Let's talk about positioning while backing. So important. So important. Position for backing. You have to look over your shoulder. You put your right hand, our steering wheel, we're in North America, it's on the left side. You put your right hand on the passenger seat. This will turn your body. Use the walking speed, 0 speed, 3-4 miles an hour. Back up slow. Back into the right lane. Look out your back window. Visual tracking, glance all around your vehicle. A lot of beginners just steer in one area. Look around. Okay? If you're backing up to the right, you look over your right shoulder. If you're backing up to the left, you look over your left shoulder. Hey, let's keep these flags going. I'm trying to get 10K, baby. I'm at 7,800. I need all of you to tell your friends. We got driver's education class going on, right? We're talking about driving. I'm a state certified driver instructor from the Midwest. This is real class, no fake stuff. You're backing to the left turn lane, you look over your left shoulder. Glance all around the vehicle. While turning, keep checking the opposite corner. Always look. You have to learn how to back in your driveway. Reverse parallel parking. You have to look. It doesn't say, oh, I'm going to use my backup camera. Learn both ways. Let's talk about leaving traffic. Leaving traffic. Here we go. You want to leave traffic. What do? You have to signal. You got to let people know what you're doing. Okay? Leaving traffic. Check. Space. Is it safe? Is it legal? Check your blind spots and mirror. A lot of beginners forget that. Prepare. 100 feet, a half a block. Signal early. Signal in advance. Tap your brakes. Number 3, tap the brakes. Boop, 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 boop. Tap those brakes. That's a high mount brake light too. Number 4, recheck mirrors, apply brakes, check the blind spot. Number 4, check. Now you got to execute. Steer toward the curb when passing a parked vehicle. You have to look. Number 5, we're doing pulling up to the curb. Brake and steer to line up the vehicle ahead. Squeeze that brake really easy. That's number 6. And number 7, stop parallel to the curb. Parking responsibility. Secure your belongings. Secure the vehicle. If it's on a hill, you turn. If you're parking uphill, you turn your steering wheel away from the hill. If you're parking downhill, you turn your front wheels toward the hill. If I'm bringing you value, help me hit my goal of 10,000. I'm at 8,200. Let's keep this going. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? Give me a heart, Ryan. Diamond. A like. Exit safely. Again, parking responsibility. Secure belongings, your shoes, your phone, your backpack. Secure the vehicle. Make sure it's off. Make sure it's in park. Hills. If you're parking downhill, you turn your front wheels to the right. It's really important. And exiting safely. This is what you need to do. Take your time. Be patient. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Let's keep this thing going. Our test session is in progress. That's me. I'm your driver's ed instructor, state certified driver instructor from the Midwest. I'm here to help you. I'm here to serve you. I want you to pass your test. I want to get you ready for 2024, but I can't do it alone. It's got to be with you. That's me. That's that big smile. I'm getting you ready to learn how to drive. Let's get going, guys. Next, let's talk about the SIPDE, Space Management System. The SIPED, Space Management System. We got to manage our space. S is for scan. You got to look around. You got to see what's going on. Actively scan 12 to 15 seconds ahead. I want to see you looking. Your parents should see you looking. And when you take your road test, you have to look, right? SIPDE, Space Management System. S is for scan. Develop a pattern. I is for identify. If you want to write it down, write it down. My goal is 10,000. I'm at 9,000. I is for identify. Select the critical data, signal, signs, potential hazards, and problems that require a decision. What do you mean by that? Well, the light's getting ready to change. You have to make a decision. You have 3. You're going to stop. You're going to run the light. That's 2. Or you could make a turn, either left or right. I like to see students make decisions. Extremely important. Make that decision. P is for predict. What if? What if the worst case scenario? A bike rider comes across the street. A semi-truck runs a light. Your brakes fail. Worst case scenario. What's the worst case? How can I reduce the risk? Cover your brake. Go at the speed. Next. Hey, Denise. How are you? Reduce speed or increase speed. Decide what you're going to do. Remember, I talked about this. Are you going to speed up or slow down? Are you going to change lanes? You're going to go to the left or to the right. Change your path of travel. What is your escape route? You might have to get up on the curb real quick. 2 levels of decisions. Immediate or in worst case. When you're driving, guys, you got to make decisions. I'm here to help you make that decision. And I'm here to teach you that decision. Execute. Input vehicle controls to execute your level 1 decision. Maintain the vehicle balance and control. Always be in control of your vehicle. Always. Okay? Always control of your vehicle. Always be ready for an alternate decision. Okay? We're talking about driver's education. I'm a state certified driver education instructor from NIMWE at West. These are some elements I use in driver's education class. These are national standards that apply. Let's continue. If you have questions, you put them in. Let's talk about driving input controls. Love it. Driving input controls. Accelerator pedal. Normal acceleration is smooth and progressive. Thrusting accelerator, kick down, or rapid. Danger, increased kinetic energy. If you slam the gas pedal, we're going to take off. Wear thin-sole shoes. Brake pedal. Normal deacceleration, smooth braking. Use the ball of your foot. You have questions, put them in. Danger. Vehicle behind you. If you slam brakes, we could get rear-ended. A lot of beginners hit the brakes too hard. Squeeze the brake. I'm at 9,300 likes. My goal is 10,000. I need all of you to help me reach that goal. Steering wheel. Very important. There's more than one way to turn the steering wheel. You can have your hands at 9 and 3, 7 and 5. You need to be able to use your hands and turn that steering wheel. It is so important that you have control. Don't make the steering wheel small. If you make it small, you're going to jerk the vehicle. Keep your hands square. Keep them smooth so you can make good steering movements. It is so important. Communication. Really important. Many tools at your disposal. I'm here. You leave comments. You ask questions. I will help. Make sure the message is clear. When you're talking to your instructor, when you're talking to your parents, communicate with them. Mom and Dad, where do you want me to go? Mom, I'm confused. Can you tell me what I'm doing again? Dad, you are talking too low. Can you speak up? Don't be scared to communicate. What's up, Ross? Ross? Okay, what's up, Matt? So communication. Driver input controls, gas pedal, brake pedal, steering wheel, and communication. Very, very important. I'm at 9,500. I need 500 more likes. My goal is 10,000. Let's keep going. I'm a state certified driving education instructor from the Midwest, trying to bring you value. This is going to be very dedicated. Remember, we talked about steering. And let's focus on this for a moment. There's more than one way to turn the steering wheel. I want you to know that. You're going to learn from me. You're going to learn from your mom. You're going to learn from your dad. You're going to learn from playing video games. You have to learn the best way that is comfortable for you. In the UK, they do hand to hand. In North America, hand over hand. Each hand position, this is hand over hand, this is hand to hand. There's more than one way to turn the steering wheel. Right turn, have your hands at 9 and 3, 10 and 2. Both hands turn the steering wheel to the right. You see A. Release the right hand when it reaches to 4 o'clock. That's B. Cross over the left hand to the 12 o'clock. That is C. Return the left hand to the starting position. That is D. Your instructor should be teaching you this immediately. If you were driving with me, I would take you into a neighborhood. We're making 12 right turns, 12 left turns. We have to learn this skill. I want you to be safe. I want you to welcome in 2024. You have to learn how to turn the wheel. Let's talk about left turns. Left turns are more dangerous than right turns because you're turning. I hit 10,000, baby. I love you. But I want to keep going. I want to keep going, right? I'm going to put this happy face up again. That's your man right there, baby. That's me smiling. That's me being happy, but I'm not done. Let's keep doing a good job. Testing in progress. Let's get it. Left turns. You need to have your hands at 9 and 3 or 10 and 2. Do not put your hands to the bottom of the wheel. You're going to turn short. You're going to turn short. Don't make the wheel small. Both hands turn the steering wheel to the left. Number 1, release the left hand when it reaches the 8 o'clock position. That's number 2. That's your left hand out of the way. Beginners forget left and right. Left hand, left hand, left hand, left hand. Right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. You have to know your rights and lefts. Beginners forget that. And that's okay, I'm here to help. Cross over the right hand at the 12 o'clock position. Return right hand to the starting position. That is your hand over hand steering. Yes, you have to take the road test regardless of what state you're in the United States. If you're 19, 20, 25, 27, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, you have to take a test regardless of what state you're in. So you meet those standards. That is a great question. Thank you so much. Drop a heart, drop a like, drop a diamond. Steering, hand over hand. Remember, 9 and 3, 10 and 2, 7 and 5. You turn hand over hand. Some people do the one hand thing. Some people palm the wheel. The wheel can slip out of your hand. Hey, what type of steering do you do? Are you turning hand over hand? Thank you so much. Are you turning hand over hand? Do you do hand to hand or do you palm the wheel? Type it in the chat. Again, do you turn hand over hand? Do you palm the wheel? Do you do hand to hand? Are you throwing underhand? That's dangerous too because you can break your wrist and you're throwing the car. Take a moment, type in. Some people do palm. You won't necessarily fail if you palm the wheel, but it's a dangerous maneuver. And if the road tester feels you're performing a dangerous maneuver, that could mark you down or lead to failure. I would have both hands on the wheel. I want to show my tester I'm going to do a good job. Show your road tester. So again, are you palming the wheel? Right hand or left hand? Are you doing underhand? This is to the left, you're throwing it. This is to the right, you're throwing it. Left hand, right hand. Okay? Awesome. Let's keep going. Weight transfer. Very important concept. When you accelerate, the rear of the car will squat down, the front will raise up. Weight transfer. When you brake, the front end will go down and the rear will go up. If you are steering to the left, accelerate and steer, brake and steer, 2 vehicle control inputs. A lot of beginners forget that input. They affect the balance of the car, so I need you to remember this. There are 2 inputs. If you turn and hit the gas too hard, you're going to lose control. You have to turn slow and accelerate. It depends on the tester. Some testers I know and examiners I know, they have a camera inside the car to protect themselves. If an accident did happen, hey, my student was doing everything right. Or it's a good idea if you fail your test, can you email me the video so I can see what I did wrong? So there are good use case scenarios for that. Okay? But most of the time, they don't really want you to video because by the time you come to the test, you should be good. That is a great question. Steer to the right. 2 weight transfers. Light front, 2 weight transfers, heavy front. So I need you to understand this. When you turn, go into your turn slow and accelerate out smoothly. If you jerk the wheel, the rear of the car will spin out to the left. Control your car. Type in what type of car you're rocking. You driving a Mustang? You driving a Ford? What type of car are you driving? Again, I'm a state certified tester. This is me. I want to help you pass your test. I want you to be following me. Look at my content. Like the videos. 370Z, beautiful car. Small wheelbase though. Testing in progress. I need all of you to like my content, heart it, share. More content is coming. I'm a state certified driving instructor from the Midwest. Let's talk about right turns. A lot of information here. Right turns. Scan intersection. A lot of beginners fail to do this. They do not scan the intersection. Your job is to look at this intersection. I need to see eye movements. This is your left. This is the middle. This is the right. Scan and look around. I need to see you do that. This is bringing you value. Give it a like. Give it a heart. Whatever's there. Scan. Number 2, check the mirrors. Check your blind spots. This is number 2. Number 3, activate your turn signal. Tap your brakes. Move to the lane, the right position. The right position is not just the right position, R-I-G-H-T. Your car needs to be centered in the lane. Your car has to be centered. If you're too close to the curb, you're going to go over the curb. If you're too far away, you're going to turn in a wrong lane. A lot of beginners go too fast. Slow your roll. 4, rescan the intersection. Recheck the mirrors. Recheck your blind spots. You're probably saying, that's a lot of stuff. It is. But I want you to be safe. I want you to learn all you can. Number 5, reach the front turn reference target through the turn of the steering wheel. It says hand over hand. Release the park brake. Gently accelerate. That is number 5. Don't cut it short. You'll go over the curb. Don't hit the gas hard. You'll go in a wrong lane and you could potentially fail your test. check. This is how you make a right turn. Some of the common faults: drivers go too fast. They don't use their blinker. They turn the wheel too fast. They don't check traffic from the left. They don't look for a pedestrian. The right hook. A pedestrian is walking. You have to make eye contact. This is the sidewalk. I have to see you looking. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach in the Midwest. This is real. This is class. Let's keep it going. Left turns, left turns, left turns are the most dangerous. Why? You're turning in front of oncoming traffic. You have to yield for traffic. Let's go through these. This is one of the most important things that beginning drivers do not understand. This is one of the most important errors that you're going to make on your road tests. If this is bringing you value, give it a like, give it a heart, give it a thumbs up, give a diamond. I'm bringing you real life value. Help me get to 12,000. I'm at 11,300. Number one, scan the intersection. Identify, is the left turn permitted? Is the left turn permitted? Very important. Check the rear view mirror. Check behind you. 3, activate your left turn signal. A lot of beginners forget 3. They forget to do this. You've got to look. You got to turn on your blinker so cars know what you are doing. Always turn on your blinker. Get your car positioned properly in the left turn lane. Some cars, some lanes have a dedicated left turn, some do not. Thank you for the hearts. Let's keep going, baby. I'm trying to bring you value. What's up, Al? Rescan the intersection. Number 5, extremely important. Check front turn reference. Check traffic. You should be looking at traffic. Be prepared to stop and make sure your tires are straight. If your wheels are turned and we get rear-ended, we'll be knocked into the intersection. If our wheels are straight and we get hit, we'll be pushed through. Keep your wheels straight. Recheck the mirrors, recheck the blind spots, target the intended lane. Our intended lane is by the double yellow. Here's another error. A lot of beginners go in the wrong lane. These cars are making right turns. If you go in the wrong lane, that's an error. You will fail your test. I need you to share this with your friends. I need you to ask questions. I need you to focus on making the correct turn. Keep your turn as short as possible. But what if I need to get over to the right? You will be able to eventually. Keep your blinker on. Steer, hand over hand. It doesn't say one hand. Gently accelerate. Some beginners hit the gas too hard. And if we're going in the middle, they hit the gas in the middle, we go straight. Really important. My goal is 12,000. I'm at 11,600. Help me reach my goal. And if you like this, share it, follow me. I want to keep going. Left turns. If you need to draw this picture, draw it. It's so important. You have to know this. This is one of the most dangerous things for beginning drivers, for driver's education instructors. Left turns in general are very dangerous. I need you to scan the intersection. You look left, you look middle, you look right. You're watching for pedestrians. We talked about the left cross. A bike rider or pedestrian is walking across. If you don't look, you could cut them off. Target path to travel. Your target is by the double yellow. Your target is this area. Is it clear? Is it safe? Target path to travel. Straighten the wheels. Change lanes to the right if possible. Keep your turn short. I want you to do a good job. This is your eye movement. My goal is 12,000. I'm at 11,700. Help me reach my goal. Let's talk about kinetic energy. This is driver's education class. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach teens and adults. I have a chauffeur's license. I have an enhanced license. I can travel pretty much anywhere in North America. Thank you. I saw something beautiful pop up there. I don't know what it was, but it was beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, you want me to go over left-hand turns again? No problem. Okay, I got a request. I'm going to go over left-hand turns again. Here we go. Left-hand turns. And as we should. Left-hand turns are the most dangerous type of turns. You want to keep your turn as short as possible. You want to look at traffic. Yield to oncoming traffic. Traffic is going this way. I see a lot of beginners look left and right. No. Look at cars coming toward us. When it's clear, you turn by the double yellow. I know you see the double yellow. If you go to the right lane, driving error, mistake. Because cars are making right turns. Yield. If you're not sure, yield. You'll have a blinking yellow light. You turn when it's clear. Then you'll have a green turning arrow. Traffic will wait. You'll be able to make your turn. Let's go through this again. Left turns. 1, scan the intersection. Scanning. Before you even get there, scan the intersection. Number 2, check rear view mirror, check blind spots. You might have to change lanes. Number 3, we're right here. Activate your left turn signal. You have to give people time to, okay, they're going left. Okay, they're going left. Hey, we're at 12K. Let's keep pushing, baby. Let's keep pushing. Let's get it. Number 4, rescan the intersection. You got to look. There could be a kid walking, a bike rider, someone going fast who's getting ready to run the light. You have to look. L-O-O-K. 5, reach the front reference turn. Check traffic. Be prepared to stop. Recheck mirrors. This is number 5. We're in the intersection. We're yielding, waiting for cars to go by. Release the park brake. Steer hand over hand. Gently accelerate. Do not punch the gas. The car will jump. And you'll overturn going in the wrong lane. I had a student overturn, went in the wrong lane. I helped them by turning the wheel back. Don't overturn the wheel. And if you need to tell your parents, you need to come and see this too, Mom and Dad. Have your parents come on. Okay, I'll start a parent class. Travel. 6. Okay, you're accelerating through. Accelerate through the turn. Change lanes to the right if possible once you make your turn. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the lights. Let's keep this going, baby. Had a request to go over left turns. I did. Let's talk about kinetic energy. A lot going on here. Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy and mass. Kinetic energy and speed. Let's go over the left first. Moving vehicles develop kinetic energy. As you move, you develop energy. Next, a vehicle 2 times heavier develops 2 times the kinetic energy. The heavier and bigger your car or truck is, the more kinetic energy you're going to have. A small car versus a school bus. A motorcycle versus a box truck. A vehicle 3 times heavier develops 3 times the kinetic energy. Same mass, 15 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, 2 times faster, 4 times the kinetic energy. KE is kinetic energy. 45 miles an hour, 3 times faster, 9 times the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, or KE, equals half the MV. You're welcome, Babes0019. Kinetic energy. What does this mean to you as my beginning drivers? Slow down. Drive slower. Be safe. If you're running late, call your mom and dad. Mom and dad, I'm running late. I'll be there. Okay, don't rush, honey. We love you. Tell your parents. The number one reason why people speed is because they're late. Don't speed. Slow your roll. Kinetic energy. If I were you, I'd be writing this down. Asking questions, dropping some hearts, dropping some likes, dropping some diamonds. Kinetic energy. Let's keep going. I love this next one. Negotiating a curve. Woo! So important. How do you negotiate curves? What do? You want to go slow into the curve. 1 and 2, check for signs and sharpness. A lot of beginners are so overwhelmed, they go into the turn about 45 and then they're going to crash. Slow down. Reduce speed accordingly. Brake, downshift at the start at the straight line. Next, this is 3, 4, and 5. Here's 3, 4, and 5. You got questions, you type it in. Rounding the curve. Maintain balance. Don't jerk the wheel. Flatten the curve. Outside, inside. Minimize weight transfers. This means don't jerk the wheel. Relax your arms. Ease off the accelerator if you're too fast. Your instructor will tell you that. Your parents will tell you that. Your mom will say, honey, you're going too fast. Slow down. Your dad will say, it's okay to me. So you need to adjust your speed according to the conditions on the road. 5 and 6. Here's 5 and 6. Aim far ahead. A lot of beginners don't look ahead. Unwind the steering wheel smoothly. A lot of you are gripping the wheel. You're gripping it so hard. Relax your grip. Center vehicle in the path of travel. Keep your car centered. Accelerate smoothly. It is going to be a little bit jerky because you haven't learned how to be consistent in the turns. Let's go back to the left-hand turn for a second. Let's go back. If you go too fast in your turn, the car will go out to the right side of the road. I repeat, if you're going in too fast in your turn or overturning, if you overturn, you're going to go in the left lane, driving error, or you're going to go to the right lane. Reduce your speed. Reduce your speed. Go in slower to your turns. It's better to go in slower than faster. Going into a curve. Better to go too slow than too fast. A lot of beginners go too fast. And that's when you lose control. Go slower in the turns. You need to tell your friends. You need to be sharing this. Hey, he's on right now. Driver's education class. Let's hit 14,000. I'm at 13,500. Let's hit 14K. I got about 9% in my battery. Better too slow than too fast. Look out for oncoming vehicles. Check the line of sight. Thank you, Hi. Check the line of sight. Look through the curve. Okay? You want to go in slow. We talked about balance. If you go in too fast, you're going to lose control. The car will actually go off the road. See what I'm saying? It will go off the road. Go into your curve slow. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the big love. That's what's up, baby. Thank you for that love. Come on now. Let's get it. Here's your guy right here again. This is me, right? Testing in progress. I'm your instructor, state certified instructor in the Midwest, showing love, trying to help you get your license, trying to help you get over anxiety, help you pass that road test. I'm proud to be an instructor, and it takes work. But I'm here to work for you, and I want to bring in 2024 with helping all of you who support. You need to be following me if you haven't. We need to get this going. I have some goals, something with the TikTok store. We're going to make 2024 awesome together. That's me, that big smile, baby. Enough of me. Let's get back. Go into the curve slow. You go in too fast, you're going to lose control of your car, and your mom and dad are going to say, why is the car so dirty? I went too fast in the curve. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Woo! I love this. I hope you do too, baby. My phone is almost going to die. It's on 5%. Guys, I love you. I think my phone's going to die. I want to say thank you. I will come on later. We'll start at the signs. Thank you for supporting me. Bye.